diesel fuel just tells me that I'm back out on the road.
Hey, I didn't happen to see you all showing up. Let me pause this so I don't get in any trouble. But, how is everybody doing out there in YouTube land? I'm just, topped up my tank. That way, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry. It really sucks when you, per se, go to do a run and find out that you're not going to make it there and back, so it's better to be safe than sorry. I'm going to roll on back towards home base. We won't discuss about what I think about doing this, going back and forth here to get fuel. It's not cool. Not in my books anyway. Math doesn't work out. But, you know, it is what it is. You gotta do what you gotta do. And, yeah, that's cool. Truck loading up over there with slop. Couple of chicken trucks. It looks like they're getting ready to head out to get loaded. It's about that time of the day. Yeah, pick up the birds so you guys can eat, no matter where you are. But I don't know if any of you that are watching this keep track on Repo Nut. That poor guy has had some hardships in his life recently. That's what that illness will do, so, you know. I don't know if he's going to keep making videos. I kind of hope he does, you know, like he was doing. However, if he doesn't, I can understand. It's a hard hit in your life. You know, you kind of want to break down, but at the same time, you know, you got to stay strong too. But, speaking of hardships in life, not too many of you know my history. It's not the cleanest, it's not the greatest. I've done some stupid stuff in my life. And, well, I'm not about to sit here and say that I'm the savior or anything like that. You'd probably be the complete opposite of that. However, I do what I do because I am what I am, and I don't mind coming out here and helping people. So this is what I've chosen to do, this occupation that I'm doing. So, to be honest, I don't think I could ever make it as a chaser because I'm not that crude. You know, those of you that are watching this are chasers, please don't take offense to this. You know, you do what you do, and good at what you do. So, you know, and I've met a few of yous, you know, up in the Mississauga, Milton area. You guys are pretty solid guys. You know, you try to help out as much as you can. It's just, you know, I can't say, I'm not able to sit here and say, the best way of putting it, that I've seen you pulling over and helping everybody because you can. I see more of you helping people because it'll give you a thicker wallet. So, you know, that's, you know, why I don't really look towards you the same way that I do towards other people that do the same occupation for the most part. Some of you, as though you do go beyond the call of your duty. So, to those of you that do, you know, may God bless you and may you always have a safe trip. You know, that is what it is. You know, I got a tractor trailer doing over almost 100 kilometers an hour in an 80 zone on my right hand side right now. CCT day cab. What do you all think I should do? Think I should crack the whip? So they're doing 100 kilometers an hour in the 80s. Oh, come on. Right hand lane too? Ah, what are you thinking, brother? But, you know, never said there's a lot of smart people out here. Anyway, as I was saying, you know, I've done some stupid stuff in my life, got my hands dirty, nothing to be proud of. You know, around here I can pretty much, when it comes to traffic tickets, I can pretty much tell you what you're going to get on a general ruling of, you know, just stupidity. Do it 3 times, get caught on the 4th kind of thing, right? So, nothing to be proud of. Yeah, you learn from your mistakes. I've been there, I've done that. I've had some hardships in my life. Like when I was younger, I lost somebody very dear to me. Illness got to her. Took her from us a few years ago. Just the past year here, around November, the courts decided that it was in my kid's best interest to be in an adoptive home. Nothing wrong with the adoptive home. I'm just not impressed with the society because they played some dirty ball to get what they were wanting. So it is what it is, you know. Depending how long this video stays on the internet and the YouTube stays active, at this present time, I'd like to say hi to Dominique, David, Callie, Tegan, and Katrina, and wishes all the best. Hopefully, Mommy and Daddy will get to see you sometime soon, is the best way of putting it. I haven't seen my kids since December 2015, about a week before Christmas, so memory serves me, I see them kind of like just before my birthday or on my birthday, so, you know, that was kind of nice, but I haven't seen them since. It's kind of irritating, the polite way of putting it. So, gotta try staying strong. You know, lots of stupid things I keep thinking of doing, but you know, I'm not gonna do them. It's not gonna help anybody's situation. And, you know, if they want to come home when they get older, they'll come home. That's all I can say on that, right? Next, you know, most recent thing in my life is pretty easy. It sucks. I'm trying to put money together so that, you know, if the kids do decide they're going to come home, you know, there's a nice place to come home to. You know, I'm not asking anybody for charity. So, you know, I don't get paid for doing this YouTube stuff. I really haven't seen any money from it yet. It'd be nice if I did. Really nice if I did. And I don't see it happening anytime soon. So I just go out here and I drive this old truck. And I like my old truck. So don't get me wrong, I'm not going to put this old girl down. She has her issues. Sometimes these issues can be a pain in the butt. Like a transmission issue we had here about a month ago. She went into limp mode and wasn't anything dramatically wrong with her, just some wiring issues and some other stuff along those lines. There's a couple fried friction discs in the transmission because you can't get a 1-ton nowadays with a stick shift, and companies aren't going to buy them. It's just easier to buy an automatic. Everybody knows how to drive one. So, just being honest, around here, not too many guys that can drive a stick shift anymore. Even our transports are becoming automatic, so that kind of tells you what's going on. And especially with the self-driving cars not coming out. You know, nothing against you guys that want the cars with the autopilot. You know, don't get me wrong, it's cool. You know, using cameras for instead of mirrors and stuff like that. That's cool. It's just not my cup of tea. I grew up old school. A nice stick shift, 3 in the tree, stuff like that. You know, that's my cup of tea. So, you know, you guys that love the automatics, hey, all the power to you. You know, you want to, my transmission is worth over $6,000 and then some. Hey, all the power to you. You know, I'm not gonna turn it down. You know, I'll tell you that, you know, it's no good. Some applications it's great. Other applications, well, I gotta say, you know, I prefer myself, I prefer to have a stick shift. You know, don't have to push this stupid little button on the side of the shift when I'm towing something behind me. You know, I just go through the gears. So, that's just the way it is. Speaking of gears, may you rest in peace. And I know you're watching over us, Mama Gears, so God maybe won't take care of you now. We do miss you. That's the young lady that passed away a few years ago. God bless her soul. Died of cancer. So, life is what it is. It's going to either deal you a really good hand or it's going to deal you a real shit hand, eh? And those of you that are wondering why I'm not looking at the camera all the time, I am driving, so just gotta try to be safety minded driving while doing this, but making sure you guys can see me without, you know, having the whole cab lit up, because that's kind of a distraction too for the motorists and me as well. So we're where she said I'm heading back towards home base. And I filled this old girl up. Recall that we did an Oxford fill on her. Can't get more fuel in her than that. Other than, you know, having a second tank on board. Which, I can't see anybody really letting me get away with that yet. I mean, I'd like to do that, though. If I could figure out a way to put a second tank on here to carry more fuel. The extra mileage for having all that fuel would be nice. This poor old girl gets about 600 to a full tank, and that's my filling jobs. So yeah, anybody else, you know, driving this old girl, yeah, you're not going to get 600K out of her. You're lucky if you get 5 out of her on a full tank. Because, you know, and she has her quirks, but I like her. She gets the job done. She pulls the cars, she pulls the other tow trucks and pickup trucks quite sufficiently. And the occasional trailer that I've towed lately. You know, it's one of those things where she does what I ask her to do, not what everybody thinks she should do. She gets the job done, and that's all I ask her to do. Gets the customer/members, however you want to look at it, depending on what your occupation is. You know, how you work, running on one of these old rigs. Gets them home, gets their car where it's got to go, gets them home. That's the primary objective. I can't complain. She's left me city back there I just went through. I sat at a gas station since it was closed during the night. Well, I think it was closed. It might have credit card bumps. I don't know. I didn't really check because I didn't need fuel. I needed battery power. Yeah, I lost my alternator at 1:30 in the morning and watched the needle jump a couple of times. She's staggering, so I'll go grab some fuel and fill it up with fuel. And then after I topped her up with fuel, she said, I don't like you. So we kind of nursed her back towards home base and made it as far as back there. And then I sat there for 2 hours just waiting for somebody to get their butt out of bed and coming out and charging my batteries. Then I could drive her the rest of the way back to the yard. I know this old girl. She really doesn't let me down too often. She has her issues, you know, her things, like every vehicle, you got things that got to get replaced. Got an alternator on the old girl that was put on the truck the day it was made. It's going to burn out. The AC pump, I'll be honest, it hasn't functioned probably in good 5-6 years, give or take. An issue happened and it stopped functioning, so the only thing it's been there for is to give the serpentine belt something to ride on. And that's technically still what it does. It's an expensive pulley if you want to justify that. So as you can hear the whistle as I roll up the window, the air coming through. But this old girl's got her quirks. I like her. Kind of makes me feel comfortable driving her. Every now and then she needs a little TLC help to help her on. To help her out from time to time. Been up a little over 12 hours now, so excuse the yawning. I had an avalanche to work on today that had a fuel issue. The fuel issue being the same kind of thing, things wear out. The fuel cylinder unit, the lines are so corroded that when we went to move the fuel tank, they literally, I finally got the tank to move a little bit, and it literally, the metal lines snapped off. That corroded. The one line really wasn't leaking. The other line was just spraying fuel up underneath the vehicle. Just an accident looking for a place to happen. The owner of it got it home and asked us to take it in and take a look at it and see what I could do. Nothing major, it's nothing I couldn't do. So that's what, on the agenda. Of course, it's taken a couple of days because I've been busy helping everybody. And, that's what I like to do, is I like to come out here and help people. I don't make a lot of money doing it. So, I'll tell you this right now, unless you're the owner of the company, not really making any money. Like you can make a living and survive. And I'll tell you now, the towing industry isn't a job. I need one of these. Isn't a job that's for the family man. If you got a family and you're driving a tow truck, all the power to you. I know where you're coming from. The law to slow down and move over, it's out there, but let's be honest, how many people really obey it? They look at it as a joke, most of them. Like these big trucks, like this one's gonna blow by me here, give me a flashing lights as I drive by. You just seen there. The majority of the vehicles that move over are the big trucks, and that's just their upbringing. I'm not going to say it has to do really anything with the law. It's the upbringing, the way they were taught in their life. Like, truck, it's really not there. They really don't teach you to move over in the trucking schools, from what I can tell. So, like, I'm quite grateful. Technically, I have 3 bosses, to be honest. I have the gentleman that started this company initially, been doing it for long over 20 years. Very upstanding man. Nothing but really nice things to say about him. Like, he's like most employers. If he can, I'll put this. All right, I'll say it straight out. The best way of putting it, I guess. If he could screw you out of a dime and get away with it, yeah, he'd probably do it. That's most employers. So what do you expect? And then, we got his son. He's a pretty good guy. He has his quirks, too. Phone conversations with him don't always go that good. So, you gotta kind of watch what you say and how you say it, because you could pinch a nerve real nasty. And then you got the daughter. She's really cool. She has her quirks too. You gotta kind of watch what you say, But for a company, I hate to break it to anybody, especially you guys in the towing industry, you know, and some of you guys that went from tow company to tow company to tow company. I figured by now, if you guys have done that, you should know by now that the grass is not ever greener on the other side. If you get into a tow company that you're making like a whop of money in a week, like I worked in a company, I'll be honest, I worked in a company, I was making $1,200 a week. A week. Not every 2 weeks, but a week. And I put in my time to make that kind of money. It didn't last long. There was issues. One of them being is I put that kind of time in. That wasn't supposed to be. So, you know, what do you do, right? You know, shake the boss's hand and, you know, you appreciate working for him, and not much you can do other than that, right? So, and, you know, fortunately, the gentleman that started this company come and asked me to come back and had a conversation with me about what transpired before I went to the other company, and explained it to him. He was quite understanding. So, you know, as I say, you know, the company I'm with, great people. Nothing but, you know, they're good people. You know, the owner's very family oriented. I'm not going to say they're not watching this video. I'm not going to say they're not going to watch this video. But his son seems family oriented, kinda. You know, he does. It's one point, and the other point he's not, kinda. So it's one of those things where you can't knock him, but at the same time you gotta understand he's not his dad, right? So, and you know, they're good people anyway. You know, they have their rules, and you gotta try to abide by their rules. So, what can I say? You know, it's a good company. And the company you guys are probably working with, there's a reason why you're still there. But, you know, sit down sometime. You know, you guys are co-operators that are watching my video. How come you're still there? Like, are you the owner of the company? It's understandable why you're still there then. If you're just one of the labor guys, you know, who works, does what you're told, why are you still there? Is it because you're not able to find another job that's better for you, or are you there because it's grown on you? You know, it's more, you do it because you like doing it now. You know what I mean? Like, some people out there will never be able to do what we do. It's just the facts of life. Some people don't understand that we don't make a killing at this. Especially being just one of the hired guys, you know. We're bottom of the totem pole, you know. If anything, you know, as they always told, the poop rolls downhill. You know what I mean? You're going to end up wearing it. It's going to come get you. Like, I've had some issues with some cars. There was a Volkswagen Jetta I had to do an oil pan on. I made a mistake. It was a great tow, I'll be honest. The tow was outstanding. You know, I point A to point B, it was great until I got into the driveway, and then the driveway was nice and smooth, and kind of as I was rolling in, taking a second thought on it, and I should have took a second thought before my front tires hit it. And the back tires found a nice chunk of ice, and she went bang, and there went the oil pan, right? So, what do you do, right? There's not much you can do other than knowing up that you made a mistake. It's part of life. Learn from your mistakes. You know, I towed a pickup truck backwards like you normally would. Drive wheels on the lift. I asked the member if their tonneau cover was locked. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Got going down the road, hit a bump with a good gust of wind. Same kind of happened at the same time, and the thing folded up hard enough that it went up and took out the rear window of the pickup truck and dented the cab. That cost a couple $100. But you know, I owned up to the mistake. It's part of life. At that time, I was actually bringing in a little more money than I am now, so I could afford to, you know, pay for my mistakes. You know, so it is what it is, guys. You know, the towing industry, it's not cheap to be doing it. It's not cheap to, you know, own the trucks and to keep the trucks going. You know, bosses will tell you that. They're not making a killing either. But you got enough guys out there, you can make a living and live quite comfortably. I'm not saying my bosses, you know, live in mansions and always have really fancy cars. You know, like, they have a set of wheels, and they're probably paying the leases on their wheels, but they're not doing much better, really. You know, so they just happen to have a little extra money now and then to do weird things that I probably would completely not think of doing. You know, but it is what it is, and they ask for my help occasionally, so it's cool. It's cool, you know. I don't, you know, see any other people volunteering in their time off per se to help out like that, so you know what I mean. It'd be cool if they did, once in a while anyway. But it is what it is. Anyway, this video is getting pretty long, guys. I'm getting pretty close to the yard. But, you know, I greatly appreciate you guys that subscribe and like these videos. And even you guys that, you know, watch the videos and don't like them, or, you know, you hate the haters out there. You guys have been known to be called. Yeah, you took the time to watch the video, so thank you. You know, I appreciate it technically, because if you're maybe a hater, you took the time to watch the video. That's what matters, right? Whether you hate me or not. So thank you everybody for watching my videos. I greatly appreciate it. And if you don't like my lifestyle, you know, that kind of sucks. It's too bad. But at the same time, you know, life goes on. Tomorrow is another day, supposedly, and tomorrow will always be tomorrow. It's now turned over to the 18th, Wednesday, May 2016. Life sucks, but you guys know that by now. And if any of you guys out there that have YouTube channels I've had the chance to actually bump into, Repo Nut, Matt out there, you know, I feel for you, dude. It really sucks when you lose somebody in your life. You know, God bless. May you always make sure you see your way home. And Redneck Rickham, keep up the videos, dude. You're an awesome guy. You're good people. British bloke. You're cool people too. You know, you guys keep up your videos. And hopefully I'll catch you all again on the flip side. Or as a good friend of mine used to say before his time ended, if I don't see you around, I'll see you square. May you rest in peace, Finnegan. Catch you all on the flip side. We're gone. Bye-bye.